What's up, everybody? Jimmy Jackson here, back again from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I got a question that I want to ask people. Is it okay for squatters to be stealing people's homes? Some people say yes. They're homeless. They don't have anywhere to go. They shouldn't be living on the streets. Okay. Some people say no. That's my house, my property. I pay the mortgage. I can't find anybody else to move in there now. Why should I have to deal with that person's problems? What side are you on? Obviously, as being a real estate investor myself, hell no, squatters should not be able to just take over these people's properties. There's a woman in Georgia I'm going to pull up real quick. She's going through some bullshit. She can't get rid of a squatter. I don't understand. I literally do not understand how these rules don't apply to everybody that should say, if it ain't your house, get out. Here's a 30-day eviction notice. That's it. Get out. Let's watch the video real quick.
He wants you to come out. He wants you to come out.
Go out.
He wants you to come out.
No, he wants you out.
No, he wants you out. Come on in.
Caught on camera, a Georgia homeowner confronts an alleged squatter and is eventually arrested after attempting to get back inside her own home. Joining me now is Lolita Hale. She is in charge with criminal trespass. She's outraged that she spent a night in jail while someone slept in her home. Ms. Hale, I have to tell you, first, I was really excited to speak to you to tell your story here because I can only imagine how frustrated you were behind all of this. How did the alleged squatter actually get into your house to begin with?
Well, on this particular occasion, we cleaned up. We spent the entire day, the day before, cleaning out the house because it was trashed, and we thought she was gone. And the next morning, we went back to paint to get the house ready for to be rented out, and she was there. She had broken the lock off.
Ms. Hale, I can only imagine your frustration. Your first thoughts were, oh, heck no, I'm sure.
Right, I'm like, I'm just not believing this, that she had the audacity to break the law, to re-enter my home.
Now, how have police helped you since all of this started, and where are you now with everything?
They have not been.
Did you hear that? This woman broke the lock to get back into the house. How is that not I can't think of the damn word. I just went brain dead. But anyways, I'll just say trespassing. How's that not trespassing? So there should be more laws that are protecting these people. Because if I see a house that apparently no one's staying in, I could just go break the lock and go move my stuff in there. And then they have to legally evict me out of that property. A property that I worked hard for. Or maybe I inherited that's been in the family for years and years and years. And let's see what the law is doing to help her out. Local law officials. Let's see what they're doing to help her out.
Of any help, the local law enforcement nor the local courts have been much of any help.
Ms. Hale, why were you arrested, though? Help us understand that. You own the home. You clearly can show that you have ownership of this home. This person is not an authorized renter. How did it happen that you ended up in handcuffs?
Your guess is just as good as mine. I would have never imagined in a million years that not only myself, but any homeowner would be arrested as a result of a squatter being in their house. That's just no logical explanation. I can't explain it.
You've been a homeowner now for a while, I understand. Ms. Hale, what happens that the laws seem to favor squatters over the homeowner? Where is that gray area, and what are you learning from this situation?
What I've learned in this particular county, Clayton County, is that the judges, the magistrate court judges there, do not understand the law, or they're not interested in the law. Because they don't seem to be applying it.
Ms. Hale, you own this home. This person is still in your home, or are they out of it now?
To my knowledge, she's still in my home.
Okay,
And I have been instructed not to go to my home until I get a writ. And
okay.
yes, I am paying the mortgage there still.
So you're still paying a mortgage there. This woman is still in your home. You've been told you can't go back to the home until you get a court-ordered writ.
Did you just hear that? That is outrageous. So think about it. If you own a property, even if your mortgage is $500 a month because you've had the property for 20 years, you're used to renting this property out for $2,000 a month. So you're used to making $1,500 a month every month because you got to pay that $500 off to the mortgage. And I'm just making up numbers. If somebody comes in there and moves in, now you're out $2,000 a month. $1,500 that you would have been making and $500 that you would have been putting towards that mortgage. So for the amount of time that squatter is in there, you're losing $2,000 every month. So you're used to sitting there getting, $2,000 from a renter and taking 500, putting it towards the mortgage, taking 1,500, putting it in your bank account. With that squatter in there, now you're taking $500 out of your bank account and putting it towards the mortgage, and you don't have any money coming in at all. What if you can't afford it? $500 don't seem like too much, but for some people, what if they're going through hard times? A person can lose their home in foreclosure for something this petty. What if they're going through a divorce and they need somewhere to stay? Now they can't go to their other home that they have because the squatter's in there. You know what I mean? Like, what if the squatter destroys the property? What if the property's worth 500,000 and then the squatter hates that they're going through this battle? Which, if they're a squatter, they're probably on some straight ratchet bullshit, anyways. And they're like, you know what? I'm gonna take some crayons and draw on the walls, and I got a dog. I'm not gonna let my dog outside. I'll just let him go inside. And then they destroy like little things here and there while they're staying there. So as the homeowner, you got to pay to get all that stuff fixed when they leave, whenever you can get them out. You just lost money. Let's say it took you 4 or 5 months to get them out. You just lost money for 4 or 5 months. That could be $6,000, 2,000 for 2,000 each month for 3 to 4 months. 6 to 8,000. Then court costs. You got to pay to take them to court, pay to fight them, all of that stuff. You're losing thousands of dollars. And if they mess up your property, the value of your home could go down. Definitely could go down, depending on how bad that they do it. And these are not one side of the fence in our political world thinks that it's okay. So everything you worked hard for to get this house, to rent it out, you achieved your dream, or it got passed down to you, and these people just think, oh, it's okay. This person don't have nowhere to go. They deserve a place to stay. That's crazy.
That's correct.
And so where are you in the process now? What's next year? And when will you be able to get back into your home?
I have no clue when I will be able to get back into my home. I did speak with the court on last week, and I was informed that a hearing would be scheduled for I guess some type of evidentiary hearing on her appeal. Although she has not met any of the statutory requirements in order for her to have an appeal. So I don't know why we're having a hearing, but
she didn't meet any of the statutory
I've not
requirements
received
to have
notice
an
of a date.
And in all of this, you don't have access to your property. You don't know what kind of damage is being done, and you're still the one paying the mortgage on this home. Ms. Hale, know that we are concerned and keep us updated on this process.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to
That is crazy, man. I would say that is absolutely crazy. For anybody who agrees with those type of things, they're obviously not homeowners. If they are homeowners, they live comfortably. They do not rent out. They do not know real estate. They do not really have a care about other people. That is I think that's as bad as it gets as far as stealing. You're stealing somebody's house, man. If you steal somebody's car, that is terrible. You know what I'm saying? That does suck. But that car might be worth $5,000, $6,000. These people are stealing people's homes, man. Their homes. And I know they're not getting title, so it's not technically their house. But the if you steal a $6,000, $7,000 car, that's grimy. But if you cost me 3 months of rent, which is 6,000, that right there is the same amount as that car. And then court costs another 4,000. That's 10,000 right there. You know what I'm saying? Plus the repairs if you mess it up. I could end up spending $20,000 just fixing this property and getting a tenant out versus you steal my car. If I got a car that's cost 7,000, 8,000, I'll just go buy another one for 7,000, 8,000. Mind you, every situation is different. I'm just saying, if you mess up my $500,000 house because you won't get out of there as a squatter, I don't think you should have the right to do that. It's my house. When I give you a 30-day eviction notice and I change the locks, your ass should have to get out. No ifs, ands, or buts.